Oh boy, here we go again. I keep dreaming that I'm some sort of YouTuber that unboxes airsoft products. I'm not. I'm Deadpool. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Ascend DP17 from WeTech. Yes, it's another one of those Deadpool themed pistols, but this time in the shape of a Glock. Now if you're wondering, what on earth is this? Well, disclaimer, it's not airsoft, it's Nerf. However, if you want to see the unboxing and review of that, you need to be over on my other channel, the Mike's Tech and Toys plus Movie Memorabilia YouTube channel. But today, it's all about this bad boy. And, you know, I like to do my research. Ooh, ho, ho. Would you look at that? Not gonna lie, that has seriously been Deadpooled. So, let's have a look at the mag first. Full metal mag, apart from the base. I've got to say though, absolutely loving the design that they have done on the mag base. Pretty cool looking. Loving the texture on the base too. There's a reason for that, I'll show you in a moment. Yeah, 24 round mag, green gas. Now, talking about green gas, if you're wondering how on earth do you put it in, well, it's gonna have to go in the base because there's nowhere else physically can it go. That's why this is textured. It's not just a cool design. This tab right here, all you do, it's spring loaded, you pull that down, that enables you to release the base. And as you can see, that's where the gas goes. However, that's not going to reach down there. However, there's a little adapter. And this little thing just pops onto the end of your green gas canister. Nice. Okay. For the pistol itself, by the way, loving the design right here too. Just like the front of the box, it's got a nice silvery chrome lettering and logo. Ascend. I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling you, if you're not into Deadpool, this is neither here nor there with you. If you are into Deadpool, this should excite you, but I can fully appreciate and imagine that some people will find this absolutely hideous. But I like it. However, is this just a fancy schmancy Deadpool inspired? I say Deadpool, if you look carefully, it's got your boy Spider-Man there too. So it's a bit of a hybrid between Deadpool and Spider-Man. So is this all looks? Has it got any internal tweaks or upgrades from WeTech? Now I keep saying WeTech, let's just say Ascend, okay? It's a new brand they're putting out there. So from this point onwards, I won't mention We as the brand. We all know they are the OEM, okay? Original equipment manufacturer. But the brand is Ascend. Yes, but are the internals stock WeTech internals? Anyway, we will get back to that in a moment. But what you can't deny is that they have definitely upgraded or enhanced or pimped or made Gucci the externals. Let's start from the base. On the mag base, you can see it's got that very nice design that I showed you earlier. It also has the letter H on the front. Then we get to this very cool looking Magwell, and again, the letter H. And right there above the Magwell is a screw, if you want to take your Magwell off. Then as we move towards the grip, you have Deadpool on this side and Spider-Man on this side. Now, if you look even more closely, you can see it has some nice stippling effect all the way around the grip. And let me take you around said grip, because on the back, it has Pew, absolutely loving that. And on the front, you have a unicorn, typical Deadpool. And if you look closely amongst all of that stippling, you can still see you have your finger grooves right there. So the ergonomics of this, for me, pretty comfortable. Then right here you have your mag release, and then we get to this awesome looking trigger. And do you know what? It's difficult not to keep mentioning WeTech when it's a typical flat-faced, awesome looking WeTech trigger. Look, wet. Look, wet. Ha! W-E-T. This is another custom, if you like, WeTech pistol with that same trigger, WeTech. And of course, as always, you see that red section in right there? If you don't engage with that, this bad boy will not fire. So from the side, I'm pulling it, nothing's happening. Get your finger all the way around it, it fires. As we continue, got this very nice ergonomical trigger guard with all sorts of texturing all over the place. Absolutely loving how this looks. I'm sorry, I am a Deadpool fan, so let me just declare that right now. But am I more of a Star Wars fan than a Deadpool fan? Of course not. I prefer Star Wars all day long. But I'm telling you, Deadpool, close second. So, as we continue back to this awesome Deadpool pistol from Ascend, as we move along the frame, you've got more stippling right there where you would normally rest your trigger finger. You have your takedown lever and your lower rail. As always, with WeTech, sorry, I have to keep saying WeTech, you have your safety. Now, continuing with this Ascend DP17, you do have your original WeTech markings that you would find on a G17 pistol. So you can see right there, it has 17. I don't know if there's a G there that I can't quite pick up on. But anyway, it's got 17 and tactical. And of course, in the spirit of Deadpool, you have all these other funny markings on there. And if you look at the top of the slide, you have more markings. Apart from another unicorn and the smiley face, you also have How's My Shooting 1-800 Deadpool. Now, if you're thinking it's not quite focused on that, it is. It literally is slightly out of focus on the pistol itself. And then naturally, of course, you have your G-style front and rear sight. And I'm loving how they've got that sort of battle look or pre-worn effect right there. So flipping it around to this side, absolutely loving the theme that they have continued. This end toward enemy and of course, maximum effort. And then if you look closely here, you have your unique serial number and more of those WeTech markings you would come to expect on a G-series pistol. I don't know why I mentioned about not mentioning WeTech again for this video because it's an Ascend DP17. But what's the point? It has the WeTech logo and markings all over the joint. And look, there's even more hidden amongst all the Deadpool markings. That one says Wet 2019. So We Tactical 2019. More We logos and markings and of course, made in Taiwan. And bringing you along to the business end, you can see you've got a threaded outer barrel and a gold inner barrel. And again here, look, although again, it's difficult to see amongst all this marvelous Deadpool markings, but look, there's your caliber markings. Right, shall we check to see if this is a bog standard WeTech G17 internally, or are there any changes? Is it just the external that has been Deadpooled and customized? Let's have a look. As always, mag out. Okay, looks like pretty stock internals on this Ascend DP17. Let me just show you a G17 from WeTech internals on the slide. Here they are together. The Ascend Deadpool one, obviously with the red colouring on the bottom. And as you can see there, pretty much identical. If I had to pick anything, it would be the spring. Okay, let me just show you these a bit closer. There's your hop units on both. Look at this spring. You can see it's a much more tighter coiled spring on the normal WeTech one on the top right there. Other than that, come on, pretty much standard on both internally. And here are the two lower frames. Again, look carefully, identical. In fact, they are identical, so identical that I can do that. And this. Haha. Some might say this looks better. What? Not me. I prefer this thing right here. So let's get it ready. Let's do an accuracy test and a chrono test. Okay, I have 24 rounds in the mag. First thing we're going to do is chrono this bad boy. Eye protection on. Nice. Okay, some pretty decent results right there. We started off there. Pretty much almost looks as if it was only 2 shots, but as you saw during the actual accuracy test, I took 4 shots at each target, and because it's a splatter target, these shots right there just kissed the outside of the red center bullseye. However, would you look at that? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. I decided to do a cappella today. Perfect. Absolutely over the moon with those results right there. Again, look, couple of shots either side. I think 2 here, but the one that mattered the most right there in the center. And then, of course, look, got my 4 shots right there, and look, undeniably just inside that red bigger bullseye. Perfect. Oh, go on then. Perfect. Now, I've put 8 through the chrono, 12 on the target. That means there should be 4 more left in here. I'm going to take those 4 shots right now, and we'll see if this bad boy locks back after the last round has been spent. Oh, very nice and snappy. And yes, it locked back. And I'm absolutely loving what they've done to that outer barrel again. Look, they've made it look all worn, battle worn, aged. Loving this. Now, I suppose this will be a good time to see how many more rounds I can let off from this pistol, the DP17 from Ascend, before I have to fill it up with gas again. So, without putting any more gas in, I'm going to fill the mag again. Now I have another 24 rounds in the mag. Let's do this. I wonder if you can power stroke this thing. Hell yeah! Let's see if we can get another 24 shots out of this. Rapid firing. Nice! And it locked back again. Now, those of you who are quite experienced or familiar with gas-operated airsoft pistols or rifles or whatever, you will know, especially after that last little round of shooting, the mag starts to get cold. Now, this feels really cold. I'm going to fill it up again with BBs and see what happens now. So far, so good. We have achieved 48 rounds so far without refilling it with gas. So again, I've got another 24 rounds in the mag. Let's see what it can do. Oh, there you go. There you go. So let's be generous. You're going to get a good 53 shots out of this bad boy before you have to fill it up with gas again. And again, do remember, it all depends on how cold the mag is and your environment. Let's just see if there's one in the barrel still. Look, he's having a look as well. Anyway, look. Is there one? No, nothing jammed in there. Cool. Okay, I've got more gas in there. I want to empty this mag. Decent. So, what are my initial thoughts on this Ascend DP17? I purposefully have it cocked so you can see the trigger in all its glory. Well, I'll tell you right now, as if you hadn't noticed, I absolutely adore this. I'm loving what they've done to the outside. I'm loving how they have customized this externally. The extended mag base right here, the Magwell, of course, the paint job, the markings, the Deadpool and Spider-Man inspired design right there, the stippling, the trigger. Absolutely love this. If you are a Deadpool fan and you like to collect anything Deadpool, and you're an airsofter, what are you waiting for? Out of the box, this thing has worked for me flawlessly. Shall we do the shake factor? Does it rattle like an idiot when I shake it? Here we go. So I'm just gonna hold it like this. Yeah, you can hear a little click click. Now, as I said, this was sent to me from Swit Airsoft. Stock, okay, so no internal upgrades, but it works beautifully. But because it is a Wii OEM, you can upgrade this bad boy yourself if you want to. If I've got one complaint about this particular model, and this is where I've got to move it away from Swit Airsoft and just talk generally about this WeTech model, or should I say Ascend model, and how it's been marketed and the price point. Let me just tell you straight up, on the switairsoft.com website, pretty decent price for this, okay? However, on certain other websites, depending on what country you are in, they are absolutely hiking the price up on this just because of what it looks like. In certain countries, they've almost doubled the price of a G17 from WeTech for this bad boy. Okay, so that all aside, again, I have to thank switairsoft.com for hooking your boy up with one of these. All your relevant links will be in the video description. If I find out anything more about this or any more information that's relevant that I feel you really need to know, I'll add it in the video description and or my Instagram or Twitter account. Thanks for watching.